Mao Piailug, the last master navigator of Micronesia. Satawal, Micronesia, 1932-2010, before GPS. Before maps, before compasses, there were the wayfinders, ocean navigators who sailed by stars, swells, birds, and clouds, reading the sea like a living language. Among the last of them stood Mao Piailug, a quiet man from the tiny coral atoll of Satawal, who saved a dying tradition and changed history. The boy who listened to the Seaborn in 1932, Mao was trained from the age of 5 in the sacred art of wayfinding, passed down orally for centuries. He learned not from books, but from elders who taught him to read wave patterns caused by distant islands, track star paths across the night sky, sense wind shifts by skin and instinct, observe birds whose flight signaled nearby land, smell rain before it fell. By age 18, Mao could navigate thousands of miles of open ocean without instruments, just as his ancestors had for 2,000 years. The dying knowledge, by the 1970s, traditional Polynesian navigation was on the brink of extinction. Colonialism, Western education, and missionary pressure had erased ancient knowledge. Young Pacific Islanders were taught to doubt their past. But in 1976, a canoe called Hokulea was being built in Hawaii to revive Polynesian seafaring. There was just one problem. No one remembered how to sail it the ancient way, until someone whispered a name, Mao Piailug, the Great Crossing. At first, Mao was hesitant. He knew he would be mocked, misunderstood, even scorned for sharing sacred Micronesian knowledge with outsiders. But he also feared that if he didn't, his people's wisdom would vanish forever. So he agreed. In 1976, Mao captained Hokulea from Hawaii to Tahiti, over 2,500 miles of open sea, using no compass, no GPS, no modern tools. He navigated by memory, clouds, birds, and stars, arriving within sight of the island exactly on schedule. Crowds wept, elders embraced. Polynesian pride was reborn. The teacher of teachers, Mao, didn't just sail, he taught. He opened his knowledge to others, even though it was once taboo to share outside his bloodline. He mentored a generation of Hawaiian navigators, including Nainoa Thompson, who became a master himself. Mo passed on what couldn't be written down, a feel for the ocean, a way of listening with your whole being. His students would later complete global voyages, circumnavigating the Earth in double-hulled canoes, spreading environmental awareness and indigenous pride. Legacy. When Mao died in 2010, he was buried on his island but honored across the Pacific. Hawaii, Tahiti, New Zealand, and beyond mourned the passing of the man who reconnected an oceanic family. "We are all navigators," Mao once said, "not just of seas, but of our lives." His legacy lives in every sail raised, every star followed, and every young islander who now knows their ancestors crossed the sea not by luck, but by wisdom.